It is not over yet. 2 to go. The white flag came up. Only 1 lap to go. Correction on that. The white flag is out. Kevin Cogan looks like he's going to do it, Derek. There's going to be a big cheer from the pit area. The Patrick pit. It's the first one off of turn number 4. Here comes Kevin Cogan. That is turn number 4. He has done it. Kevin Cogan, a winner for the first time ever. Here comes second place. Fittipaldi goes to the inside of Steva. They're wheel to wheel across the finish line. And Steva, 1 lap down, holds off Fittipaldi for third. Fourth place is going to go, we believe, to Mario Andretti. Now we're getting a report that Mario has slowed and that Denny Sullivan will earn the 4th position. But there is the story of the race.
This is the ultimate lap. The white flag has already been given to the leaders. Tom Sneva made the prediction of the end of this race. His car hesitated. It could be out of fuel. Will that happen to one of these 2 men? Michael Andretti on the last lap of what may well be his first IndyCar victory. Little Al sits behind him. He comes to the inside now. Little Al knows this is his only chance. Coming into turn 10. Here they are. The leaders coming through the 10th turn. 1 more turn to go. Will Michael Andretti get it done? Little Al closes right down behind him. Almost hits him. They come off to the hairpin. The checkered flag is just ahead. Can they hold on? Nick Finoro has the checkered. Michael Andretti roars. Little Al tries, but Michael Andretti has won his first IndyCar race. 36 tries, and he has finally done it. Michael Andretti wins his first IndyCar race. And look at this crew. Boy, are they happy.
There will be 1 lap to go now when Bobby Rahal comes by the start-finish line. 33-year-old Bobby Rahal of Dublin, Ohio, trying to beat 30-year-old Kevin Cogan. And right now, Debbie Rahal believes it's about to happen. They're into turn 1. Looks good. He's got it. He's got it if the car holds up.
Ran a lap at 204 miles an hour, so he had something left, and he's showing it right now. And Rick Mears may be going to menace Kevin Cogan for second as Rahal goes on to win. That's a possibility.
The yellow flag, which appears to have won the race for Kevin Cogan, instead created an opportunity for Bobby Rahal to win it. An opportunity that Rahal has taken advantage of. There in front of him, on the right, now the left, Dwayne Sweeney holds a checkered flag for the 1986 Indianapolis 500 champion, Bobby Rahal.
Well, there's Debbie. Fantastic. The question is Michael Andretti slowing down here with a couple of laps to go? If he is, I think he's just making sure that he's going to win this race.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. By the way, Kevin Cogan, the man who finished second in this year's Indianapolis 500, has smoked out of this race. He's obviously got some terminal engine problems. Getting back to the Michael Andretti story, I'm very comfortable with the point at which he stopped. If Michael is slowing down, it's calculated as the white flag comes out.
He is on the last lap with just a half lap to go now for Michael Andretti, and he will win his second race of the year in this Graco STP lean machine. Here he is off the fourth turn. Michael Andretti from Nazareth, Pennsylvania wins the American 200. Here comes Michael Andretti off of corner number 9. He's on the main straightaway. And the white flag is showing he only has one more lap to go, less than 2 miles, and this race will be over. Let's see if that car has enough fuel to go the distance. His wife looks toward the heavens and says a moment of prayer, hoping that her husband does have the fuel that will put him in victory lane for the second consecutive IndyCar race. Last week, a dominant winner at Milwaukee on the Mile Oval. A completely different kind of racetrack here this afternoon in Portland, Oregon. But he still has the lead. He's rounding corner number 3 now, heading slightly uphill into corner number 5.
The gap when he passed our booth was 2.9 seconds, so he is very, very conservative. Mario is catching him at the rate of 2 seconds a lap.
He is on the backstretch on his final lap. This normally would be the second fastest portion of the racetrack, but Michael Andretti is not going as fast this time as he has in previous laps. It appears as if he is going to make it. He's in corner number 9, the final corner on the racetrack. He comes off the 9th corner. The car is a little slow coming off the corner. He's out of fuel. He is out of fuel, dropping to the inside. And here comes the finish line. Who's going to win it? I think it's impossible to say at this point who won the race.
It looks like Mario.
Unbelievable. Michael ran out of fuel as the car came off the 9th corner. He dropped to the inside. Mario and Little Al were coming quickly. They pulled up and they finished literally side by side at the start-finish line. It appears as if Mario might have won, but we're going to hold off any definite conclusion on that until we can study perhaps the videotape.
The white flag is out. Now we're on the last lap. 1 lap to go. Fittipaldi certainly will stay out as Danny Sullivan has already started the last one. Emerson Fittipaldi streaks across the line. 7 seconds behind. Danny Sullivan looking for a victory. Looking in the Fittipaldi pits now. They're wondering what they will do. Will they come in second? Will they catch the leader? Will Danny Sullivan hold for this full lap? Sullivan on his final lap at the Meadowlands. Well, he is going to have enough fuel, that's for sure. I think the clutch of the transmission is going to hold out. Or no clutch, at least the transmission. There's Peggy Sullivan, yep. Peggy Sullivan, Danny's mom, as she is talking Danny around this last lap. One happy lady. Danny Sullivan looks for his 6th IndyCar victory, the 1985 Indy champion. A 46th victory for the Penske team, if only they can get it done. And for Chuck Sprague, the crew chief, it would be a 3rd win. Here he comes down the last straightaway. Coming down not too far from the finish line, Paul. Danny Sullivan, a final burst of acceleration. Here he comes on the main stretch. The twin checkered flag from Nick Bonoro. And Danny Sullivan wins the 3rd run at the Meadowlands. And Nick Bonoro has displayed the white flag. We're only showing 86 laps off the computer, but the white flag has definitely been displayed. Danny Sullivan is on his last lap, which he certainly hopes to be a victory lap. The attrition, we must say, was not nearly as severe as we thought it was today. Here comes Sullivan coming around. Long front stretch to get up to about 175 miles an hour and look for checker. He's at the end of the main straightaway. Only 2 more turns to negotiate, and Danny Sullivan will have this victory in his back pocket. There he's around corner number 11. Now corner 12. He's on the straightaway. He raised his hand. The checkered flag is out. Danny Sullivan wins the Budweiser Cleveland Grand Prix, his 2nd consecutive IndyCar victory. Here comes Ray Hall out of the corner. Behind him is Danny Sullivan. This time around, he will receive the white flag, and there will be just 1 more lap left on this 1.78-mile circuit. Here he comes off of Bobby Rahal receives the 1 more lap to go signal. We'll watch him. He's now in the corner number 3, bringing it out of the corner number 1 and 2 onto the backstretch now, gaining momentum once again. Danny Sullivan appears to be dropping back just a little bit further. Now at the end of the backstretch, he brakes heavily in downshift going into corner number 3. Bob, also, this is the first race that the car will have won with something a little extra right on the front windshield. You can't read it there because the camera angle is too far away and the car's going too fast. But there are 3 initials right underneath the front windshield. They are JRT. It'll be the first win with Jim Truman's initials on this race car. That, too, is an emotional moment. Bobby Rahal in the last stages of this course, negotiating the final turns. That will lead him on to the straightaway and to the checkered flag. Let's watch him. He's in corner number 10. Now corner number 11. He brings it off the corner number 11. He gets the checkered flag, and Bobby Rahal wins the Molson Indy. Danny Sullivan in 2nd position, just a matter of car lengths behind. Unofficially in 3rd position is going to be Mario Andretti. And 4th could be Al Unser Jr. But in any case, Bobby Rahal has won this event in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Now is the time. Time has come. He's either got to get more slipstream and get going. Power's not going to do it, but they're going awfully fast. I don't think he has anything left. The white flag. 2 more miles to go for Johnny Rutherford. Can the veteran hold off this young man from Mexico City who is trying desperately to see his first checkered flag? Rutherford would love to see a victory here for the Vermont American car. On the backstretch now, heading for turn 3. Garza seems to maintain the same interval. Can he close on Rutherford? He does just a bit in the 3rd turn. Rutherford slows only slightly. He's not letting any grass grow today. Betty Rutherford cheers him on. Here comes Johnny Rutherford. The checkered flag is out, and Johnny Rutherford has won the Michigan 500. Garza is 2nd. The old Fox, they just couldn't catch him, Paul. He did a good job all day. O'Daly almost had it, but not quite. Look how happy Betty is.
The white flag is displayed by Nick Bonoro, and 1 more circuit of this 2.5-mile tri-oval, and Mario Andretti will have the victory in his pocket. Mario came into this to victory from here. He's off of corner number 3. Sets the car straight away down the long front stretch, and the checkered flag waves. Mario Andretti has won the Domino's Pizza 500 at Pocono.
I think it was Jose Legarza had something let go in the rear wing, and he got into the dirt embankment right underneath the bridge there, the Goodyear Bridge.
Yeah, it's at this point not possible to tell exactly who it is, but we have had a very severe crash there. You can see at the end of the front stretch, going into the first left-hander, hitting the outside guardrail, the car coming apart in a number of pieces, the guardrail, which was running right underneath the tower, or make that the bridge, and it also backed up to a dirt embankment. And so that car and driver crashing into that area, and still at this moment, it's not really possible to tell exactly who it is. Checkered flag coming up right here. There it is, you see it. Bobby Rahal taking the checkered flag, winning this year's Radar Escort Warning 200 here at Mid-Ohio.
This time around, he's going to get the white flag, which indicates this type of racing that there's 1 lap to go. Looking down on Nick Ferraro, he does have that flag in his hand. Bobby entering the front straight now. 1 lap to go. Last lap.
Bobby Rahal from Dublin, Ohio, is about to win his 2nd consecutive IndyCar race and his 4th race of the series. He is in turn number 2, clear sailing ahead of him. An easy win for Bobby Rahal this afternoon at Sanair Super Speedway in Montreal. Here he is. Bobby Rahal is champion once again in an IndyCar race.
Well, that's a good win for Bobby. It's 4 wins. I don't know. It looked like it was an easy win in terms that he didn't have anybody pressing him, but I'm sure that if he has Bobby, he worked pretty hard today.
And the white flag is displayed. Bobby Rahal has 1 more lap to go. 1 more trip around this 2-mile tri-oval. Mario Andretti limps into the pit area.
And if Bobby Rahal can stay and win this, he'll become a millionaire for this season. Going into this race, $973,000 plus, and the winner's share here today will put him well over the $1 million mark.
And that's just in 1 season. It'll also be Bobby Rahal's 5th win of 1986. Here he is out of turn number 4 onto the tri-oval. Bobby Rahal from Dublin, Ohio wins the Pepsi-Cola 250 at Michigan International Speedway. Michael finishes in 2nd position. The battle for 3rd is a wheel-to-wheel when Emerson Fittipaldi got 3rd over Kevin Kogan by about a front wing. Out of corner number 9 onto the straightaway. The white flag is displayed by Nick Finoro, the official starter for championship auto racing teams. There is 1 more circuit to go. Will it be Rahal? Will it be Sullivan? Let's find out as the cars move up through corner number 2, begin the long climb uphill.
If everything stays as it is, and both cars and engines run properly, it's almost impossible for Sullivan to catch Rahal now. Rahal could make a mistake. We can't see any traffic in his way for the remaining half of this final lap. So Rahal is in a very secure position, but Sullivan is there, shadowing him, following his every move.
Out of turn number 7. Now entering turn number 8. Bobby Rahal about to add his 6th win to his portfolio in kart PPG IndyCar World Series competition in 1986. Here he is off of corner number 9. The checkered flag falls, and Bobby Rahal has won the Champion Sparkplug 300 from Laguna Seca Raceway. Danny Sullivan finishes in 2nd position, 1.4 seconds behind. He's off of corner number 4. Michael Andretti has 1 more lap to go, and the Circle K Fiesta Bowl 200 will be his.
He has backed off quite considerably. Danny Sullivan has made up his lap, as well as his dad Mario. We saw him pass him earlier on, but he has backed off quite a bit and is running a very conservative last lap, but he is almost home and dry.
Michael Andretti from Nazareth, Pennsylvania, comes off of the 4th corner and wins the Circle K Fiesta Bowl 200 and keeps his hopes for winning a national driving title alive.
The white flag in the hands of Nick Finoro. Just 1 more lap to go in the 1986 season as Roberto Guerrero's engine falters. Little
look at his crew. They can't believe it. Disbelief here as well in Guerrero's pits. They've dropped to second on the final lap, and he continues to slow. Al Unser Jr. is out in front as Roberto Guerrero sways the car back and forth, trying to pick up the last few drops of fuel in his tank. For Al Unser Jr., it is on to victory. He continues to run at full chat. One more straightaway now. Now, one more turn in the 1986 season. Al Unser Jr. makes it. He's on the pit straight. The checkered flag waits, and Al Unser Jr. has won his first race of 1986. A victory that last year would have meant the national championship. But Al Unser Jr. is the winner here in Miami. The Domino's Pizza Hotwood team is absolutely beyond belief. They were not in the race at all when it started. They come home the victors. And here is Roberto Guerrero trying desperately to finish the final lap of the race, weaving back and forth, looking for just a little bit of fuel as Rick Mears rolls past. But remember, Roberto and Little Al had 2 laps on the rest of the field. Now he tries to roll toward the line. Kevin Kogan streams across the line, making up the 1 lap. And Roberto Guerrero finishes this race in second place.
Bobby Rahal, I mean, I remember back in 1980 when you're running on the IMSA circuit, we became friends, and you've come a long way, big guy.
I tell you, when Michael went out, all of a sudden I started feeling bad. I mean, I wasn't feeling bad before then, and I think when he went out, all the pressure went off, and I started noticing that the seat didn't fit me very well, and I started getting stomach cramps, but I think it was mainly because I wasn't having to work anymore.
They just don't give these championships away, do they?
No, they don't. They don't. But great feeling. I'm so proud for the team and Budweiser and just everybody that is a part of all this, because it's certainly my greatest day.
It certainly is. And I know one of the things that Jim Truman taught this team is teamwork and being able to work together. And, you know, you guys have led the pit stop competition all year long. The car has been running great. You've had such a great second half to the season. You won Indianapolis. You won well over $1 million. $300,000 today to the winner. Let me tell you, Bobby, you've done it all.
Thank you, Brucey. It's been a great year for us, and I don't know if it's really sunk in yet, but Jim, thank you.
Hart's 100th race is now history. We'll be back with some reflections.